people doing? Welcome to Inside Joey's Humidor on Cigar TV. Today we're going to review this nice, beautiful Remember Cuba cigar. This is a H2000 Ecuadorian wrapper. Its binder is from Nicaragua and its filler is from the Dominican. This is more of a mild to medium cigar. This is also what's called a torpedo. This is a 6x50 inch ring gauge. And with that said, let's get started here. Now, you can see I got a few tools here. This is my Calibri V cutter. This is one of my go-to cutters for all my cigars, and I'll tell you why. Because if you could look in here, you could see the depth of this, and it really gets a good cut on it. It's especially good for doing these torpedoes, and I'll show you here. Now, if you look there, look at the difference there versus a regular cutter, how it leaves some of that leaf there. This, boys and girls, this is my favorite torch. This is a fantastic lighter. If you're not using this to light up a cigar, you can actually weld a chair if you want, or whatever it is you need to weld. Let's get this party started, people. Now, I'm holding it back a little bit here because this is a pretty high flame. Most people will use some of these smaller torches. I know people have always told you, light a cigar with a match, but I don't have any time for that stuff, people. And if you're ever trying to light up a cigar and it's a windy day, forget about it. It's a done deal. Now, what happens is, first couple puffs when you use a torch, you want to kind of blow out so you don't get as much of the lighter in there. But this is a fantastic cigar. This is many of his master blenders come from Cuba. He's got a beautiful factory in Nicaragua, and he's got his stores over there in the Dominican Republic. You could probably pick up a box of these for around $80, and very nice cigar. And this cigar here is made in the Dominican. He's got a beautiful factory there. This particular cigar manufacturer actually rolls cigars for many of the top brands in the country, and he has his own brand here. This is actually an 89 rated cigar, so it is pretty well rated. It goes as high as like 94, I think, but this particular one is an 89. I like it. It's a great go-to cigar. As you can see, it's got nice smoke to it. And ladies and gentlemen, I always like to pair it. This is an unblended whiskey from right here in the U.S. I believe it's made in Pennsylvania. And right here, if you notice in the bottom here, I have these whiskey stones. And what they do is they allow you to actually keep your drink chilled without actually watering it down. A lot of times people sit there and they have the good booze and they throw an ice cube in there and it melts, and pretty soon you're drinking water. So this is my preference. Salute, people. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. This is a fantastic smoke as far as its smokability. As you could see, a lot of smoke coming out of it when I'm puffing on that. Now, as you can see right now, and this is partly due to the way I lit it, you want to make sure that you get a good burn all around. So what I'm going to do, people, is I'm going to touch this up just a little bit here, just on the sides, just to make sure that we get a nice even burn. Because if you don't fix this, I'm telling you, people, what I'm telling you, pretty soon you're going to have to run down the cigar if you don't actually sit there and make sure it's burning evenly. Oh, this is nice. And you could see it's got a very nice wrapper. It's a yellow and gold band. It says Remember Cuba on it. And the reason that name came about, Remember Cuba, is because his master blender came direct from the Cohiba factory in Cuba. He was one of the master rollers over there. and now he works for Remember Cuba Company, and they want you to remember the Cuban cigars of old. And that is why, and it does have that. It has that sweetness to it. He's got quite a few other different brands there, this particular company. It's not, you won't find this on any shelf in a cigar store. This is one that you have to go direct to this manufacturer for it. If you're looking for this particular type of cigar, if you went on Facebook or Google it and put in Remember Cuba, I know he's going to have a website up shortly. You should be able to get hold of that if you're interested in trying something like this. It's a great smoke, honestly. You'll find that this cigar, I've smoked this cigar before, you'll find that this really burns a long time, has a wonderful consistency to it. It has a long ash to it. As you're smoking, you'll see that you can maintain the ash. And this particular cigar, this is one that I like to kind of sit back, and this is one of those ones where you smoke it and you just start thinking about things. You see, cigar smoking for me, it's kind of like therapy. You know what I mean? You're having a tough day at the office, your wife yelled at you, dog peed on your leg, and the kids hate you. Light yourself up a nice cigar. I'm telling you, people, it relaxes you. This cigar here is one of those ones. This is one where you actually sit there, kick back, enjoy that moment. And I've told people this in the past. Smoking cigars and drinking what you're going to drink, it's a personal preference. I've even, as a joke, sometimes I'll sit there and I'll take a nice cigar, I'll dip it in my whiskey to get a little flavor on there. What I smoke is all about me. Now, when anybody else tells you, listen, I could smoke this cigar here, I could smoke 1,000 cigars, and I could tell you they taste creamy, I could tell you they taste hints of cherry, whatever it is. But when you smoke it, you got your sense of taste. You got to pick up on those flavors. Now, if I tell you that this is a very sweet smelling, sweet tasting cigar, well, you might try and detect that. You might have a better sense of smell, a better palate than me. It's all going to be a preference. But my rule of thumb in life is just don't give a crap. Don't spend so much time focusing in on becoming a cigar connoisseur. You want to know why? You'll bore the living crap out of people. Those guys, that's reminiscent of the old guy, 70 years old, smoking a cigar. And the reason you haven't smoked is because you remembered, oh God, that was what my grandfather did. I got to be old to smoke that. No, it's a new world, people. This is an every person cigar. It's a young man. It's an old middle-aged guy like myself. It's an old guy's cigar. But you got to make it your own. So when you're smoking these cigars, don't let it remind you of the old guys in the corner. This is a new time, people. Cigar smoking is taking place all over the world. In every in every corner of the world, people are just enjoying it. If you want to sit there and take from experts some of the more important aspects as far as humidity and temperature and how to store your cigars, that you want to listen to people. But once you've got all that down pat and you know how to keep your cigars, people, smoke your cigar the way you want to smoke it. Drink what you want to drink with it. Listen, I sat down and I'll have a cigar with my meal. That's not for everybody. Let me tell you a story. I had a beautiful steak with some fries and a salad, and I sat there eating my meal and smoking my cigar. And that was a beautiful time for me. Well, for cigar smoking, it's a very personal thing. And when you first start smoking cigars, don't grab some full-bodied cigar off the counter and be like, I gotta grab the big stogie that they're smoking and try this. You're going to start out with a nice mild cigar, maybe even a flavored cigar. You'll work your way up. You want to ask people, of course, some experts and tell them, hey, I'm brand new to cigar smoking. What should I try? Give it a shot. See how you like it. Listen, as you know, you ever have a recommendation for a movie? You go there and you want to stab a fork in your eye because it's the worst freaking movie you've ever seen, right? Well, take the tips. Try it out, see how you like it. everybody's sense of smell and palate is different. Everybody's ability to handle cigar smoking. And the important thing, though, about cigar smoking, it's not a cigarette. Don't inhale it. You're not going to pick up any more flavors. It's a terrible habit. This is about the nicotine comes in through your lip. You get the same amount of enjoyment. And when you're sitting there smoking it, you know, you could ask somebody, hey, what types of flavors can I expect? Try it. You may or may not pick up on those flavors. It doesn't take away from the cigar experience, because you got to remember, it's your experience. It's not theirs. Now, excuse me, people. I don't like to... Oh, this is nice. This is a very good flavored whiskey here. That's terrific. You always just take a step back. Take people's advice up until the point where, if it's good advice, then go with it. Continue to smoke that cigar. Ask multiple people. You'll have cigar connoisseurs tell you all kinds of different things, but at the end of the day, you're going to walk into that cigar store and want to smoke a cigar. And people, don't be intimidated. Ask somebody, have some recommendations, see what it's like. Now, your sense of smell and your taste is going to be different on everybody. If you are for instance, if you're a cigarette smoker, or you like to have a little whiskey, sometimes this does take away from some of the scents of the cigar, but I like to combine them. It works for me. And what's going to work for you is when you light up that cigar, see how you like it. It's going to be your personal experience. Oh, that's nice. Listen, people, I got to get back to this nice cigar here. I'm really enjoying this thing. I'm going to get back to this nice whiskey here. So, long ashes, my friends, and stay smoky. And thanks for watching Cigar TV. Light it up, people.
I'm Zach from Davidoff of Geneva. Tonight, I'm here at Village Cigar headquarters in Patchogue, New York. Tonight, we're going to be featuring Camacho cigars, and we're going to give you a little information on what we represent, what we're about, how we approach the market, and of course, we'll get into some of the blends. Camacho has been redesigned over the last year, rebranded to be the bold standard of cigars. It's our tagline, it's our motto. We're out there in the market trying to pick up the cigar smoker who really wants to feel and taste the cigar, get the whole experience out of it. We've created a blend for just about every palate in that sense, and the company has taken from, I guess, the whole concept of packaging to the smoking experience and really gone above and beyond to make sure it was the smoking the smoker would get the enjoyment out of it that we're really looking for. All right, so let's talk about what we've brought to market here. Like I mentioned before, we have something for every palate. We've gone through and color-coded the cigars to make it easier for the consumer, the retailer. So now if you find one you like, you walk into your retailer, you don't have to remember necessarily what the blend is. Maybe you're new to smoking, you won't necessarily know. But you can say, you know, I smoked the red one, or I smoked the blue one. So we've tried to make it as user-friendly and as simple as possible so people can enjoy the cigar for what it is, the smoking experience. But to give you a little example of what it's all about, the first one we'll start with here is our orange packaging. This is the Camacho Connecticut. This is one of the best sellers in the country. The Connecticut is on the milder side. I wouldn't say it's mild by any means though. Camacho, like I mentioned before, is bold. This is going to be full of flavor. It's going to be a great smoke, lots of smoke volume. As you can see, I'm enjoying one now. There is nothing short of full flavor here. There's tons of experience to be had with this cigar. So it's not mild like some of the other mild cigars you might know in the market. But if you like something that's not really heavy, really strong, it's not going to make you dizzy or faint, the Camacho Connecticut's definitely the way to go. The components of this cigar: the wrapper is a Connecticut shade grown in Ecuador. It's Connecticut seed grown in Ecuador wrapper. We have a Corojo binder and Corojo filler. the Connecticut series actually is available in Corona, Robusto, Toro, Figurado, and a 6x60. And the Robusto is also available in tubes if you like tubes, if you're going to golfing and want to protect the cigar. So after the Connecticut, you may want to step up in your strength, a little more flavor, a little more robust. We're going to move you up to the Ecuador. The Ecuador is our newest release from Camacho. This is, well, we rate this as more of a medium-bodied cigar. And it's not shy. It packs a punch. I mean, this is a really, really nice cigar that, I recommend having a good meal before it. But if you like real nice flavors, still staying smooth, and enough strength to give you a little bit of, the dizziness, this is the cigar for you, for sure. This cigar actually is a Ecuadorian Habano wrapper with a Brazilian Matafina binder, and the fillers are a mixture of Dominican and Honduran tobaccos for the actual filler. So one of my personal favorites in the line, for sure. This one comes in Robusto, Toro, Figurado, Churchill, and a 6x60 as well. Again, blue label. Not for the faint of heart, but absolutely delicious. So that's our Ecuador series. Next, we actually have Camacho Corojo. The Corojo is our flagship cigar. This has been kind of what Camacho was known from the start. The Corojo is unique because it's a authentic Corojo tobaccos that the entire cigar, the binder, wrapper, and filler are all made up of the Corojo tobaccos themselves. So you have basically a Corojo Puro here. It's a fuller bodied, heavier smoke, really nice flavors. Up there, it's rated a little stronger than the Ecuador. So again, this is a cigar that you want to be prepared to smoke. It's bold, we're in your face, we want you to enjoy this thing, so get out there, experience it. So yeah, that's the Corojo. But we did take a step further and we made a Corojo Maduro. The Corojo Maduro is going to be a similar smoking experience to the regular Corojo, but the Maduro is going to take that Maduro wrapper and naturally add some sweetness to the cigar from the natural state of Maduro wrapper being a little sweeter. So you get the same earthy flavors that you get, the same spiciness that you get from this Corojo with a little sweetness to it. A real nice twist, perfect cigar for maybe like a little change of pace if you're a regular Corojo smoker, but it's definitely a wonderful, wonderful smoking experience as well. So far, we've walked you through our premium lines of the Camacho series of cigars. There's one that we don't represent here at the Village Cigar headquarters, and that is the Criollo. Very nice smoke, we won't get into it now. We're here as guests in Village Cigar headquarters, and we're gonna focus on what they carry. However, they carry one of our super premiums. This is the Camacho Triple Maduro. Much like I mentioned before, the Corojo was a Corojo Puro. The Triple Maduro is a Maduro Puro because the wrapper, binder, and filler are all Maduro tobaccos. They've all been extra fermented. This is not an easy cigar to make. Combustion can be a real challenge with the extra fermentation and with all the filler and the binder and the wrapper. So Camacho got it right. They've had the cigar out for years. This is one of the two that we did not reblend when we redid the entire product line. The second would be the Connecticut. This is like a steak dinner. This is a meaty, heavy smoke cigar. This is something you really, this is an end of day. You want nothing but flavor and maybe a little bit of power, but as far as strength goes, this is more of a medium strength. It's overwhelming to people because of how flavorful it is. They're not used to that experience. But if you're a Maduro fan, this is one you do not want to miss. Triple Maduro, great product. So highly recommend. And this is a line you've got to try. You have to experience. It's absolutely fantastic. So my recommendation is go to your local brick and mortar. If you're here in Patchogue, you come to the Village Cigar headquarters and experience this line. Take your time. Smoke through it. Don't not smoke the Connecticut because you think it's too mild and you're a heavy smoker. This is a line where you really, truly want to experience each of the cigars because they're all so different. And I think that you'll enjoy the journey as much as I have. And last of all, thank you so much for watching Cigar TV. Light it up.